Now, the next thing that we want to look at is the find and replace tool in Excel. How do we find a particular text and what do we replace it with? Okay, so we want to find transactions from Australia and replace it with Nigeria. All right, so that's what we want to do now. So we'll put our cursor within the data and then we go to the the home tab, and then towards the end you see editing group. So then you will see the find, you will see this symbol, yours may be spread out. So you see find, you see replace. So if you are just trying to find a text, you use the find. But if you are trying to replace, find and replace, then you choose replace. Okay, so they are both of them fall within the same dialog box. So if you find, you type what you're finding, but you won't be able to do anything to it. You just found it. But for replace, you find it and then you replace. So we will find us Australia, Australia, and we replace with Nigeria. So once we choose replace all option, it will say all done. We made 27 replacements. So this tool is very useful in a situation where within a worksheet you find out that there's a particular way texts are being entered within the worksheet and you want to adjust them, and it seems there is no um, there's no question in your data and you want to find how to bring them together. So you can choose to find all instances of a particular data and then of course replace with the data that you want to put there. You have options to find within a particular worksheet or the entire workbook and replace. So what it means is that if you have maybe 10 worksheets and there's a particular um, name or particular kind of data that occurred within the entire worksheet and you want to replace it all at once, you can choose within workbook, and then you can choose to search by row or by column. You can also choose to say look into formulas. So where the name has been used or where the text has been used within a formula, um, or where formula has been created using name, you can choose to look within a formula to also change. Okay, so that's that about the options that you can use, and you can also choose options by formats that are applied to a particular worksheet. So you can find and then replace all. Okay, so that is find and replace. You can find numbers and replace all. You can find text like we found Australia and we replace all with Nigeria. And so if you look within the data, you see that everywhere we have Australia, it is now Nigeria that's appearing there. Okay, so if I filter out by country, go to data tab, filter out by country, I want to see all transactions from Nigeria, remove the selection from all and do this. So you see that we now have Nigeria showing there. So sometimes maybe there's an error and the country name or a transaction name has been written wrongly or spelled wrongly. You can use the find and replace to find the text and replace with the new one. All right, so that's how far we can go with the find and replace, and then we'll take another topic in the next session. And bye for now.